Is it too loud? Is it too loud?
It's pretty loud.
It's too loud. I don't know how to turn it down. Is that better? That's better?
Yeah.
You can all hear? All right, how you guys doing?
Fabulous.
Fabulous. You all ready for this? Yeah, there you go. Long past ready. All right, well, we're just going to get things started here. Thank you all for being here. My name is, you can pay attention, Zach? Okay. My name is Stephen Kilbreth. I'm humbled and honored to be standing here today at this beautiful place, socially distanced from all of you, to not only witness the marriage of two of my great friends, but to be the one who gets to consummate it. I mean officiate it. So, we've already done the other. All right. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to get through this thing called life. And in 2020, life has taken a turn that none of us expected. You may remember Australian wildfires, civil unrest, COVID-19, the Tiger King. It's all involved in 2020. But out of all the chaos, what we've truly learned this year is that love wins over everything else. Firefighters and fundraising from all over the world helped devastation in Australia. Now greenery is starting to sprout from the scorched earth. Love wins there. Healthcare workers that continue to test, treat, and rehabilitate patients, getting us closer to a vaccine. Love wins there as well. And people around the world finally stepping up to take notice of systemic racism. Love wins there as well. What we need to do always, and what I'm learning to do for myself, is find the good and find the love in everything. And we've certainly found that here today. There's no doubt in my mind that this event that we are at was meant to be. As you know, this blessed event was supposed to be in October on a Cougars bye weekend at the Anacortes Museum in front of other folks, followed by a fabulous party. But as you know, it's 2020. And guess what? Every weekend is a Cougars bye weekend. And here we are standing outside here in the sunshine. Peter and Jennifer wanted to express how much each of you mean to them. There was a short list for the October wedding. You made the even shorter governor-approved list here today. Peter and Jennifer, you like that, I know, are deeply appreciative of your presence here today, but not only that, they are appreciative of your commitment to their strong relationship for years to come. Take a look at all these folks here, you guys. And think of those who couldn't be here, and think of those who should have been and could have been and would have been at your party, and know that you're surrounded with love and support, surrounded not only individually, but together as one. So Dean and Carolyn, I've known your daughter for a very long time, longer than anybody here except my mother. It's a true story. I know you're beaming right now, and I know that you're all in support of this union, correct? You have to say it audibly or it doesn't count. Okay, good. In your minds, this was a long time coming. However, if you follow Carolyn on Facebook, today is probably the second most exciting thing for her in 2020. The first will be when a new president is elected in November. She's very active on Facebook. Anita, what can I say about your son? He's been like a brother to me or an unpaid therapist. In fact, right now he's probably shocked that I haven't spent any time talking about myself yet. There's still time. I know that you are all in support of this union, correct?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, with your hands up. That's good. Enough already. Let's not forget about Pete's dad. He would have loved that both Peter and Jennifer have roots in Anacortes. Would have been pleased that Peter has found happiness, contentment, and an excellent life partner. Zach and Isabel. Let's give them a nice round of applause, right? Both of these two right here, they light up when they talk about you. Your dad made the promise that Jen will not be overbearing, will not be judgmental. He also commented on what great motherly instincts that she has for you. Why are you laughing? Okay. And Jen wanted to thank you and making her feel so welcome. And I just want to say that, wouldn't you agree that your dad finally got it right? Okay. I know you were all... Who's clapping over there? That's good. All right. And I want you to know that you are all in support of this union, correct?
Yeah.
Say it out loud. Okay. Doesn't count if you don't say it out loud. All right. This is page 2 of 73. All right. So what can I say about Peter and Jennifer? What? There's a lot. We've had a lot of good times together. We've been to Hawaii. We've been to well, separately, but we were there at the same time. It's kind of how that worked out. We've been to many concerts, many plays, many events, many times here on Guemes. It's just been so much fun, and I'm not sure I count as high as these guys, but I am all in as well, and have been all in from the beginning. And I'm so happy to be standing here today in front of you guys. As you know, we were on Shane's boat when I was the only one that knew what was going on behind the scenes. We went to a concert. We've had dinners and hikes and all that kind of stuff. And I want all of you to know that I took this role very seriously as clergy. As you can see, I have my own little tag that says clergy. And I had individual counseling sessions with each of our folks here, Peter and Jennifer, to get them an idea of what they would be like in marriage. I think counseling is very important. However, what I realized is that getting my doctorate in psychology was more difficult than getting ordained. Because ordained, you just click a button and you're there. So both, do you like saying Peter and Jennifer? Is that okay? Peter and Jennifer, they stress the importance of family, their similar interests, and their adventurous spirit. Now, I asked each of them to describe their partner. Here's what Jen said. Jen. Pete described you as extraordinarily caring and always in the support of others, and also that you were incredibly and wickedly smart and very beautiful. He went on to say you're genuine, caring, loving, and forgiving. Do you agree? I don't know. Pete, Jen described you as a man. Just kidding. Described you as responsible, intelligent, loyal, and that you have strong convictions and morals, and that you make her laugh, and you don't even do it on purpose. She said you challenge each other, and how sweet it was that you asked her parents for your hand in marriage. He's a very traditional fella. I asked each of you what kind of spouse you would be. Pete, Jen said she would always be there for you. She said she would be a good role model for Zach and Isabel, and she said she would be supportive and loyal. So basically as you wanted and described her as. Jen, Pete said, this probably some truth to this, that he would be demanding, cranky, and wanting dinner every night at 6:05. Although, as we know, he'll never be home in time to enjoy it. So, in fact, we told him this wedding was on Friday, so we knew he would be here on time for it. Pete said you've made him aware and sensitive to others, and that he's more tempered because of your insightfulness. He said he will be caring and considerate to your needs. You know, the most remarkable moment in life is when you meet the person who makes you feel complete. The person who makes the world a beautiful and magical place. The person with whom you share a bond so special it transcends normal relationships and becomes something so pure, so wonderful that you can't imagine spending another day without them in your life. Right? Peter, I guess you can hold hands now. For this part. Peter, I know you love it. Do you take Jennifer to be your wife? Will you love her, laugh with her, comfort her, honor and protect her, and forsaking all others, be faithful to her as long as you both shall live?
I will.
No, it's I do. No, it says I.
Oh, I'm usually I do. I do.
She said it has to be I do.
Okay.
So,
I knew it was one.
we did have a conversation about it.
We didn't cover this in rehearsal.
We did. Let's,
I do.
let's start over for the video. We can do this in post-production. Peter, that's why I said, do you take Jennifer to be your wife?
I do.
Love her, laugh with her, comfort her, honor and protect her, and forsaking all others, be faithful to her as long as you both shall live, and actually listen to her. I do.
I do.
Okay, good. That's good. Yes. Jennifer, do you take Peter to be your husband? Love him, laugh with him, comfort him, honor and protect him, and forsaking all others, be faithful to him as long as you both shall live. All right, that's good. It is time now for you to do your own vows. Peter and Jennifer, Pete and Jen, as they're more known in common terms, have decided to do their own vows. So who was going first? Pete was going first, I believe. So Peter.
Rock, paper, scissors.
We decided to go alphabetically backwards. So Peter will go first. So take it away. Do you want a new mic?
Thank you, Stephen. All right. Jennifer Lee Brazas, birthed on November 12th, 1971. I fact-checked that. Daughter of Carolyn and Dean, sister to Amanda, cousin to several, friends to many, mom to Zach and Isabel, future wife to Peter Milton there. I stand in your presence and those of our closest family and friends to offer you my vows, my intentions, my commitment, my pledge, and my imperfectness disclosure statement. Please note that some assembly is required. Metric wrench, Phillips screwdriver, rubber mallet recommended. And batteries are not included. 2 AAA, 3 size D, and 1 9-volt battery sold separately. I like to share a quick story from about 2 years ago, September 5th or so, that captures the kind of human my future wife is. Jen and I had been together about a year. Our first date was like July 14th, 2017. Cool in the gang, something like that. Imagine receiving a call while at work from the mother of a close friend and conveying the most unbelievable of stories, particularly when this particular mother is a skillful prankster, but this was no prank, quite the contrary. The setting is in the Samburu region of Kenya, the central portion of Kenya, north of Nairobi. My friend, Brett Bruyere, a Colorado State University professor and founder of the Samburu Youth Education Fund, had been forcibly kidnapped and ransomed near the Nairobi airport. Sketchy details conveyed through another friend, Adam Bay, in Fort Collins, Colorado. Brett had escaped, but was injured from being assaulted by his captors, his whereabouts unclear. I immediately sprang into action. Well, I called Jen. Upon alerting her and seeking her calming voice, I reached out to Brett's sister Jill in Seattle, tracked down Adam via Facebook and Adam's employer via website. Many texts and phone calls transmitted, multiple alerts to Colorado State University to seek their assistance. We quickly mounted a rescue mission that involved 3 continents, outreach to the U.S. Embassy in Nairobi, and an immediate travel to Denver to meet his mom and sister and await an 18-hour flight ordeal via Texas, where he was ground delayed due to thunderstorms. You can likely imagine a drama that unfolded. Jen brought her best self to this international incident. Compassion, care, thoughtfulness, generosity, strength of spirit. She saw my stressed self, my anxiousness, my fear, my vulnerability. Well, she knew Brett was a close friend from WSU and a buddy who joins me for an annual WSU football road trip, Go Cougs, which is now close to 30 years in the making. She had never met him or his family. Nonetheless, she immediately offered to drop everything she was doing and accompany me to Denver. She comforted me through the flight and continued troubleshooting, thinking through scenarios, how we could best help and provide assistance, anticipate what emotional and physical healing he might need. We landed in Denver within an hour of Brett's mom and sister arriving, still working to learn the details about Brett's condition. Introductions quickly evolved into tears and hugs as if they were kindred spirits. Jen, Max, Brett's mom, and Jill, his sister, were immediately connected, physically and emotionally. The temporary relief of being in their company and witnessing Jen's immediate compassion and care for them was inspiring. She genuinely wrapped herself around all of us. For the next 6 to 8 hours, we waited, paced, panicked, stressed together. An airport bar played host to the initiation of a most special relationship. Jen Jen immediately connected with Max and Jill, found the right comforting words. Valued perspective to words and valued perspective to help us all weather the ordeal. Stories abounded, laughs exchanged. After repeated flight delays in Texas, Brett was on a flight home to Colorado. Together, we greeted him as he exited the plane, what felt like him being the last passenger disembarking. Huge hugs, lots of tears and smiles of relief encircled Brett. For the next several days, Jen encircled all of us, sharing her support, friendship, and love. Find the right comforting words, surrendering all of herself in support of those hurting. This is the woman I'm marrying today. Almost. I love your infatuation with odd numbers and numerical sequences. 421. Your devotion and care for others, if ever in need, you will always be there, no questions asked. I love your loyalty as a friend and confidant. I love your kindness, always finding the best about everyone. I love your service above self, putting the health, welfare, and care for others far ahead of your own needs and dreams. I love your generosity in extending a hand to the less fortunate and sharing the gift of your kinship. I love your koogness, sharing the jubilation of unexpected victories and devastation of cooging it. Your passion for travel and seeking new destinations together. I love your wicked intellect. I love your grace and amazing adaptability to life's unexpected moments and disappointments. I love your family, my future in-laws. I love your spirit and beauty. In consideration of our future life together, and with a man of cloth bearing witness, check his credentials, I offer myself, the best of me, the worst of me, and all of the aspects that I'm still refining. I offer my love and devotion to you in good times and bad. I offer my appreciation for the woman you are and the mom you're becoming. I offer my devotion to Washington State University. Go Cougs. I offer my pride for family heritage and Italian, Yugoslavian, German, and Irish descent. I offer my stubborn principledness. I offer my imperfectness, and I will make mistakes. Apparently. I had speech therapy. I offer my apologies for whenever I may hurt you. I am sorry. I offer my most coveted creations, my children Zachary Livera Mayer and Isabel Austin Franklin. I offer my hand in marriage. I promise to be there whenever and wherever you need me, to listen, comfort, and hold you, to nurture your best self and our best selves, to reminisce and to dream together, and I promise to love you forever.
Following that? I am following that, and you'll be thankful to see it's one page. Because, yeah. Not bad. I knew it would be a tough act. Pete, by the way, Pete. I think this is the time of the day when I'm supposed to say something like, if you told 17-year-old me that when I was 48 I'd be marrying Pete Mayer, I wouldn't have believed you. Becky would have, but I might not have. But the truth is, I think I might have. I'm not sure I would have understood why we were waiting 30 years, but part of me has always wondered if this is where I was supposed to be. I'm glad it took us a while. As we've said many times, we weren't ready for each other before now. We didn't have the patience, the understanding, the wisdom that we need to be together. To recognize that we're both sensitive and stubborn, loyal and independent, giving and a little bit selfish. We wouldn't have necessarily known that a partner can be all of those things at once, that they aren't incongruous notions. I think I'm also supposed to say that I'm marrying my best friend. I'm not. She got married just 2 days ago to her love. I don't want to be married to my best friend. I want to be married to the person who checks that last box. You know the boxes. They are the standards. Responsible, loves his family, good father, dependable, smart, funny. Those boxes are easy. But that last box, the one that tells you that you're meant to be with someone and maybe you don't exactly know why, you can't put it into words, that's the box I need my husband to check, not my best friend. And you do. It's been blank for a really long time, and here you are. Isabel, Zach, thank you. Thank you for letting me into your lives. Thank you for never once, since that first day 2 years ago, making me feel like I wasn't welcome in your home and that you didn't want me with your dad. Thank you for the enthusiasm you showed when we told you we were getting married, and for your excitement about this day every day since. I will never know how I got so lucky as to get 3 amazing people in my life for the price of 1, and I love you both so very much. I think all of this is to say that today reminds me of my favorite movies. Sliding Doors, Serendipity, 13 Going on 30, 4 Weddings and a Funeral, maybe without the funeral part. In those movies, the couple goes through twists and turns and heartbreak, but they land where they're supposed to be. And it isn't where they thought they would be when the movie began, but it's unquestionably the right place. That's where I stand at this moment, in this place, with these people, marrying this man, right where I'm supposed to be. So my vow to you, Peter Milton Mayer, is just one. I vow that you will know, today and for every day, as long as I live, that we are exactly where we're supposed to be.
So I've been asked by several people, including your dad, to make a pronouncement if there's anybody who is, I don't know what the wording is, but if you're anti this wedding or something, I don't know how anybody could be after hearing that, to be honest with you. So we're not even going to ask that question. Having expressed their interest, as we just heard, to spend the rest of their lives together, Pete and Jen have chosen to wear rings to solidify that commitment. And according to quick internet research, the vein on the 4th finger of the left hand leads directly to the heart. Who knew? You knew that? Oh. I assume all do? All the blood goes to the heart? No? Yeah, okay. All right. There are many metaphors for a wedding ring: an unbroken circle, symbol of love, infinity, ball and chain. But I like to think of it as something that represents another person, your person, that is with you at all times, that comforting presence of your other half. That's what the ring represents. Do you have the ring?
What?
The ring? What now? Pete, since we're dropping formalities, please place this ring on Jen's finger and repeat after me. Well, we'll have to take it over to Philip if it doesn't fit. He's probably somewhere on the island, actually. So, place the ring on Jen's finger and repeat after me. Jen, I give you this ring as a symbol of my love for you.
Jen, I give you this ring as a symbol of my love for you.
Let it be a reminder that I am always by your side.
Yes.
Let it be a reminder that Pete is always by your side, in case you're wondering. All right. A reminder, okay, that's fine. A reminder that I will comfort you, that he will comfort you, he will encourage you, laugh with you, grow with you, and a reminder that he will always be your partner. There you go. That's good. Jen, please place this ring on Pete's finger and repeat after me. All right. Pete, I give you this ring as a symbol of my love for you.
Ring is a symbol of my love for you.
Let it be a reminder that I am always by your side.
Let it be a reminder that I'm always by your side.
A reminder that I will comfort you, encourage you, laugh with you, and grow with you.
A reminder that I will comfort you, encourage you, laugh with you, and grow with you.
Even your mom got it. That's good. And a reminder that I will always be your partner.
And a reminder that I will always be your partner.
Now that Pete and Jen have pledged their love, exchanged rings, and fully committed to each other, it's my greatest pleasure to proclaim that by the power vested in me by not even the state of Washington, just the internet, they are now a married couple. May your life together be blessed with prosperity and good health. May you always share open and honest communication between each other. May you cherish the home you will create together. May all the years to come be filled with moments to celebrate and renew your love. May your love be a lifelong source of excitement, contentment, affection, respect, and devotion to one another. Now let's begin your marriage with a kiss.
Here, here.
All right, Stephen, what's the song they're walking out to?
What? Song? What song?
All right. Let's give them all a nice round of applause. The happy married couple together at last.
We did it. All right, trying to make you proud. I hope so.